Marlon Wayans does numbers on Shannon Sharp after getting into a dispute with Vlad. Now, just to keep people up to date on what's been going on,
Oh, he did.
Vlad reached out to Marlon Wayans a while ago, and he asked him, to come on the platform. Marlon Wayans told him 40,000, 40,000 to come on the platform. Vlad scoffed at it. Then they got into a Twitter beef because Vlad started talking on Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter, and was saying that Marlon Wayans isn't worth $40,000. Marlon Wayans said that Vlad was messy and that if you just get turned down, you just get turned down. If you don't like the number, you don't like the number, and you keep it moving. So they got into this long spat. Vlad started asking people on his platform, including Aries Spears and stuff like that, DJ Academics or whatever. And DJ Academics and several people also was saying that Vlad was wrong. Aries Spears, I didn't get his response to it. But Vlad was feeling some type of way about the fact that Marlon Wayans basically didn't want to do his platform. Now, in my personal opinion, I don't think that Marlon Wayans actually really fuck with Vlad, and that he told him that number to basically say fuck off, or if you're gonna pay the number, then go ahead and pay the number and get finessed. It turned into a thing. He wound up showing up on Shannon Sharp. When I was looking at it on Shannon Sharp, they had over 43,000 viewers on a premiere, not a live stream, but on a premiere, they had over 43,000 viewers. As of one day, it looks like it's trended to over 2 million views just on the interview alone, let alone what it's did on other platforms and additional clips that came along with it. And so I want to get y'all thoughts on if anybody watched the Marlon Wayne interview. Also, what do you think about it? Do you think that Marlon Wayans was right? And then how do you think this is affecting Vlad, if at all?
For the same reason you didn't watch the Olympics, I'm not gonna watch that. I'm
Oh,
cool.
because of his zestiness?
Yeah, I'm cool. Not because of his zestiness or what he that act that he pulled, a
That
couple
Instagram
of weeks
post where he
ago.
was looking to start. Yeah, I feel what
Yeah,
you're
I'm
saying.
cool, man. I really
That's
don't care
fair.
what you got to say. Even though I'm glad that he did what he did because Vlad deserved it. Period. That's what he
So
Them
deserves.
you
niggas is
don't mess with
so
Everybody.
Vlad.
homophobic. It's ridiculous.
I'm
Say
not
what now? Say
homophobic.
that
That's
again,
not a
Quentin.
word. That's not a word, and it's not. It can't be used to describe me because I have no fear of that community. I don't agree with certain things that go on, and that's just what it is. I don't agree with that shit. Just like they don't agree with my lifestyle. Clearly, they don't. So what's the issue? Nobody ever says it. What you heterophobic? Nobody ever says that shit. Like what? Like what? Look at Fatty making that face, just like that. Like why is it that when somebody speaks out about that community, they gotta be homophobic? I'm not scared of shit.
No, it
That's
was
fair.
I'm just
the
not.
heterophobic comment. That was funny.
I said, are they heterophobic if they don't agree with my lifestyle? If they
You
if
have
they
you have
take
to.
shots at straight people, they take shots at people's religion, and it's cool. It's all swept under the
Let me
rug. And then when I say I don't want to fucking watch an interview, you know what I'm saying? I'm homophobic.
No,
Like
I
let
that's
me
think
help
that's
you
crazy
out,
fair.
to me.
I think that's fair.
let me help you out, brother. The way of you combating that as a black person is when they come at you, you say, "Why are you being racist towards me?"
No. It
That
can never be that because I
no,
don't have
that
to know that you're
okay. I'm just
homosexual.
telling you, that's the way
I
to do
no
it.
no
If
no
you don't
no
want to do it, you can. Okay, you got it.
because we
You got it.
we not gonna give them that much respect towards where we can tell what they are just by how they look. They choose
No,
to be seen in a certain way, but you can't do that. You don't know that somebody's gay unless they tell you. So that's not fair to
but
even
let me
equate
ask.
it to that.
But let me ask you something, right? Like, is that the what he said that is more important, or is the fact that they are gay? For example, if you heard Elton John in the subway station, would you run outside and cover your ears? Like, what? Why? Yeah, like what happens there?
What do you mean? Elton John makes great music. He's just a homosexual. What does that
Yeah,
have to do with anything?
that's the point, right? If
Yeah,
the content
but
that he
I'm
created is
not
not
watching. I, oh, I'm not. I'm saying I'm not watching Marlon Wayans interview because I think he was just trying to do a publicity stunt using homosexuality.
That's fair, in
Like I
my
don't
opinion.
respect that. I don't respect that.
okay,
Like
okay, that's fair.
you're not gay. You're not gay. So why you teetering on that line? Just like anybody who's down low, people don't like that. They don't like that because you're teetering on a line. Whereas one way you shouldn't be playing a game. You acting like you're a straight person. but you really another way behind closed doors. So we're not going to accept that publicly, just like we don't accept that in private. That's just how
That
I say
happens
it.
a
I just
lot
know
though
Lonnie
in
was saying.
entertainment.
Cook,
And
Slimmy.
you know that
Cook.
happens a lot in entertainment, and it happens a lot in you know, music and things like that, where people tend to fake being gay or use gay, especially women, right? They use, you know, lesbian innuendos to try to spice up things. So I get exactly what Slimmy is saying. I don't think that makes you homophobic.
Yeah, I mean, we don't let people appropriate hip hop. We don't let we got so many standards, but yeah, we letting Marlon Wayans get away with that shit. Nobody held him accountable. Nobody was like, "Hey, bro, you don't need to be doing that." Like, I get it, you want to support something, but like, hey, man, it ain't no need in you wearing a flag and you doing all that. That's excessive as hell. If you a
Yeah,
straight man,
you can be
it's
a you
totally
can
different ways to support your family that
yeah
live
you
like
can
that.
advocate for
Why is being a homosexual? Why is that the barometer? Anybody can do anything else wrong in life, and you'll watch them, but you draw the line if they are homosexual.
Yeah,
No,
they
you're not
better be
listening to
like.
what I'm saying.
No,
You're not listening to
nigga,
what I'm
you
saying,
said what he.
Queen.
No, nigga.
there he go there he
Everything
go
else
You're
is on
not
the
there
table
he
you're not
go.
unless
listening.
they gay.
No, but Quinton is
No,
like, you know what?
he's not
Because
gay. He's not gay.
so, but that's the
Um,
thing. Like, and we talk about this before, right? If he's Dennis Rodham wearing a wedding dress and all that, nobody bets an eye. Everybody still says he's a great player. Everybody listens to his interviews. Everybody, like, actually, man, Lamar Odom was a crackhead. He had some runnings with some people that are the transistor community. Anton got him an interview. I don't think
No, I
there's a
did.
problem with that.
Well, I think it's when you I
And
think it's
don't
when
let me go
you
to Fleece
I think it's when
Johnson.
you have
Fleece, what do
to
you think about that? I
I
don't
think it's
think
when
he's
you
a
have to put
problem.
everything on
He's
a
the
gay spectrum,
go ahead.
right? When you're
Huh?
like I think it's when you're pushing the whole gay thing, right? Like there's plenty of people that are gay, right? But
Hmm.
then there's a difference between, hey, I'm just gay. Like Ricky Martin was gay the whole entire time.
Yes.
But Ricky
And they,
Martin did his
but
videos, made music. Like it wasn't like trying to push that on you. If you like Ricky Martin's music, you like Ricky Martin. But then
but
there's another side to where you'll see like an agenda to where they'll put all this stuff in your face, right? And then if you don't like it, then it's, oh my God, you're homophobic. It's like, no, I don't like this. Why do I have to?
but that's the point, right? If you are Lil Nas X and you put it on your face, you are wrong. If you are in a closet like Ricky Martin, you are wrong. If like it's no matter what you
No,
choose,
I don't think it's
you are
wrong.
wrong. You are
No,
going
I
to
can,
be
what I'm
wrong.
listen,
saying
listen.
And
is,
Here's
what
the
I'm saying is,
difference.
no, what I'm saying is, you can't, you're not allowed to not like it, right? If a straight artist makes a video that I don't like, right? I can say I
Mhm.
don't like that. And if a woman makes a video where, you know, she's being overly sexual, you can say I don't like that. But if
Mhm.
a gay person, preferably gay men, make something and you say I don't like it, all of a sudden you are homophobic.
Yep, that's true.
I don't have to like it.
It depends on the type of criticism. If it's constructive, I think a lot of people don't do it. I think it's the lazy criticism that is deemed as homophobic because you are not even giving the people a chance. You are just saying because you are
My
this way, I'm going
my
to treat
best
you that
friend
no,
way.
is
Like
my
we,
best friend is
no.
don't we
gay.
have like
I don't have a
Jabba the
problem
Rainbow
with gay
Boogeyman
people.
is one of the nicest person that I ever met on this place. He's nice to everybody. Never saw the man going out of his way to actually injure somebody or something like that. If most people don't give him a chance just because they know his sexual orientation, like I think that makes you homophobic. Absolutely, the same way if I'm black and you don't give me an opportunity because I
Okay,
am
but
this,
why do
hey
you
man,
lead, but why do you have to
Not the
lead with
same.
it? This is the thing.
It's
Why do
not
you
the
have to
same.
lead
how is
with
it
it,
not the
right?
same?
Like if we're going in a conversation or we're talking
Huh?
and if we're vibing, why do you have to lead with sexuality? Why do you have
Because
to
it's a
lead with
because it's a
I
because it's a
go
part of
ahead.
their identity. It's a part of their
No,
No,
no, no,
identity.
no, no,
no,
If
Who
no,
you
you
no,
sleep
no.
with
no,
is
no,
not
no,
a
no,
part
no,
of
no,
your
no,
absolutely.
identity. I
no,
don't care who
So
you
no,
a
no,
sleep
no,
woman
with.
no,
with a
no.
big booty that presents herself as a big booty bitch doesn't have the right to do it because like that's part of her
No,
No, I
listen,
didn't say they
persona.
listen,
don't have a
listen,
right.
Yeah,
listen,
but we
I
listen,
never said they
listen.
also
don't
we
have a
always
right.
we don't
I never said
nobody
nothing about
looks at
not a
that shit
right.
as if that's upstanding to do.
I can
Like the
I can
first
disagree with
problem
So
with it
who cares
is
if
I
it's
can
standing or not?
hold on. I could disagree with somebody's lifestyle. That
Huh?
doesn't mean that I'm going to prevent them an opportunity. Same thing when it comes
Yeah,
to
that's
people that live
yeah.
a life. Like I don't agree with people that sell drugs. I don't agree with a lot of the different things that people do. It doesn't mean that I'm going to prevent them from having an opportunity. Now, the problem is that when you're pushing an agenda, that's for me
Yep.
in particular. I don't like when you're trying to push an agenda that I don't agree
Exactly.
with because you're trying to impose your lifestyle on us. We haven't had, this is unprecedented in that we haven't had people get fired for disagreeing with the fact that you want to promote your lifestyle. I shouldn't have to attend your parade, right? I shouldn't have to subject my daughter to reading certain books. I shouldn't have to cede my bathroom over to you or my daughter's bathroom over to you just because you want to believe in something that I disagree with. That's where I have a fundamental problem. I can talk to anybody, I can kick it with anybody. I've never tripped on Java. Java has always been a cool person with me, right? I don't trip on Lamar Odom. I don't trip on women for the streets. I don't trip on nobody. Like, I don't want to operate in the echo chamber only with people around me or people giving their opinion. I want to actually listen to what other people say, and I may agree or I may disagree with it. But when you try to impose your life onto me, then that's where it then becomes an issue for me.
So you have
Yep.
a problem with religious people imposing their wishes to the regular population because that's the same thing. They
I
are
do.
Christian. The other people don't believe in nothing. And every time somebody knocks at my door, let me talk to you about the Bible. Blah, 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 blah." Like it's the same thing, and we are very okay
And
with it.
Okay.
Nobody
you don't
shames
have to open your
the movie,
door. You don't have to open your
huh?
door, but they're doing
It was an
you don't have
There's
to
a
example.
open your door,
difference.
but
Sade.
they're
There's a
It was
doing
an
difference.
they're doing
example.
what they're supposed to be doing though.
And
There's
Right?
a
they are doing
difference.
supposed to be doing
As a
the
part of
same
their
thing. They
religion,
believe in
they're
the same
supposed to
thing.
be as a part of their religion, they're
Fatty,
supposed to be spreading the gospel.
Hmm.
So they're doing what they're
Fatty,
supposed to be doing, and you don't have to open your door.
I don't
Fatty.
know
The
why. I
only
don't know
issue
why
with
that's
your
such.
argument,
I
the
don't know
issue
why
with
that's
your
such a.
argument is,
Go ahead, Slimmy. Go
oh,
ahead.
go
Do your
ahead.
thing, big
The,
dog.
the, oh yeah, the issue with your argument is that we're talking about sexuality. We're not talking about morality. We're not talking about character.
Yes,
Why is that at the forefront of your life? Towards where
That's
because
this
who
is
they
how you.
are.
Wait.
because that's part of their identity. Let me ask you
That's
something,
who they
Slimmy.
are.
Nobody can turn me Christian. I have to decide to become. If anybody can turn you gay,
No,
fair question. So
No, he's
why
not
is
no.
telling me. He's
what is the
homophobic.
problem if
But
nobody can
again, but
turn you
again,
gay?
but again,
You
What is
you
the
you
hold
problem
you
on,
with
wait,
moving
wait,
the
wait,
homosexuality?
wait, 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 wait,
goalposts.
wait. Again,
How am I moving the goalposts?
I
I'm
think that
literally
is some.
addressing
I
what you
think it's
said.
some fundamentals that y'all keep skipping over
How is
in
Hmm.
order to
sexuality an
move the
identity?
goalposts to somewhere else. When you start to go into my daughter's bathroom, that is an issue for me.
That's fair.
When you start to impose what goes on in the books of our public schools, which everybody should be privy to, I want you to teach math and science and geography. I don't want you to teach your morality to my child. That is a problem for me. And so I
That's
don't know where the
fair.
lines are getting crossed here as far as we're now going into, oh, you're homophobic. No, I'm not homophobic. I don't agree with people imposing their lifestyles on the way in which we are supposed to be traditionally separate. I don't want a grown man in a woman's prison.
That's fair.
So for me, it's that simple. It's not complicated at all.
But that's the
Anton,
thing.
it's because of what Fatty is saying though. It's Fatty is saying that sexuality is an identity.
Yeah, it's
So
not.
No, you can make in your
by proxy, when
identity.
you do that, hold on, when you do that, right now you make it a mainstream thing, to where they can do things like the bathrooms and everything, because now it's an identity versus just
Yeah,
somebody
same sex
you sleep with.
marriage.
You
Yeah,
choose to sleep
that's
with
how.
men.
That's the only
You
way you
choose
can
to sleep
get
with men.
policies
That's not
because
my
it's something that.
business. That's something private.
Hmm.
Why is that a
Yep.
forefront of an identity?
Exactly.
Because
Why do I need
drug
to know that
dealers
you
been
identify
making
with
drugs
sleeping with
their
other men?
identity.
Like, that doesn't
People
make any
with money,
sense.
Dan Belzerian is making I have money my identity. Woman, throughout the last 15 years, I'm a woman, let me hear raw, I'm a black woman, they're making that shit their identity. Oh, I have
Hey,
a
guess
womb.
what?
Like we no 1 second, like let's be honest, everybody is going to use like this we'll call it
But
identity
that's
politics
your
is literally
bag. That's your
huh?
bag because you hold on. That's your bag because you're part of the liberal crew, right? That's their thing.
No, but I agree
I
with
don't subscribe
Yeah.
to that.
No, but I agree. No, but
I
I
don't
agree with
subscribe to
Anton.
that. So I don't agree
No,
with
so
that either. I don't
no, no,
agree
no.
with
But
that either.
Mika,
I sit
that's the
here
thing,
all
right?
day, every day, and tell people that makes no sense to me. I don't agree with
No, no,
the
no.
DEI
That's
hires. I don't agree
no,
with
that's
any of that.
fair. No, that's fair. But like I told you, the Anton take is sensible. They can do whatever they
Mhm.
want, but as when you start to put woman in sports, put woman in trans woman in girls' bedrooms, when you start to actually doing laws, we have to treat her as she when you know it kind of a he. Like when try to actually put laws in place to actually make everybody believe things that are not believable, that's when you draw the line. You can support
Well,
that, but before that, just a person being identified as a flamboyant gay, I don't care, because the same way I can become Christian no matter how many times you beat me with the Bible upside my head, I'm not going to become gay, or my kids are not going to become gay just because somebody's on the television saying gay is the way. Like, why is
Right,
that
but
hold up.
a lot of
this type
people
of
when they grew
Wait.
up, you understand this. A lot of people when they grew up, everybody knew that one boy that always played with the girls. Everybody knew him.
His name was
Everybody knew
Crisco.
what he was. Like, stop.
Yes.
But we don't have to exacerbate it to be like, oh well, we need to give him a dress. We need to let him go to the bathroom. He gonna be what he be when he's an adult. Okay, cool. But you know what he is. Why do we have to make this an identity? He
Well,
can
hold
still
on.
be that
Okay.
same little boy without putting his identity on Front Street. Like
So
I
let
don't
me
understand.